Camarilla, we call to order the Conclave of 2011. The Camarilla has progressed in such methods that inform the future of this sect. Across the world, the Sabbat encroachments have been completely halted, and the majority of the losses the Camarilla has suffered have been recovered. Now we are actively in the process of pushing the Sabbat back, taking territory they have long felt was secure. This occurs in Spain, Central America, and other places across the globe. In just the last year, 2 of the red-listed anathema have been destroyed, and the Camarilla has rejoiced in the inclusion of 2 new red Alistair. Those who would oppose the Camarilla have new reasons to fear, new reasons to hide, and new reasons to believe that their choices to oppose us will lead to their irrelevance. Through will and action, the Camarilla is stronger than ever. Through the just guidance of the inner circle, the values of the Camarilla are so clear that the behaviors of the sect are inevitable. Let us not forget our past as we look to the future. What has come before is vital to our continued superiority. Let us not forget our Gangrel allies and what their alliance has allowed the Camarilla to accomplish. As founding members of the Camarilla, Clan Gangrel has been a valued and vital ally. Let us not soon forget this. It is with this in mind, the Camarilla finds itself at a defining moment. Clan Gangrel, which has rendered us countless advantages to the Camarilla, has departed, save for a very few. Though we are bolstered by the glad welcome of Clan Asamite, never before has a clan departed this sect. The inner circle has deliberated this moment in which we find ourselves. It is by the will of the inner circle and by Clan Bruja that Xavier de Callis is added to the red list. Let him be destroyed as a traitor and threat to the Camarilla. Let him find no refuge amongst us, and let those who offer it share his fate. Let his inevitable destruction be a message for all who would take the embrace of the Camarilla and turn it a foul rancor.
It is the custom of the Camarilla to allow its members to speak on topics that would influence their existences. Far from the relentless oppressors, the inner circle allows us this guidance, this control of our own fates. These are the items of discussion for the assembly at this conclave. It has been submitted that the laws of our interaction, those of standing and prestation, have been manipulated by those who would seek to reduce them to loopholes and unseen mechanical advantages. It has been observed that this occurs when a non-violent exchange of praxis is planned, that the successor is granted standing in order to ease his passage to princedom. The question before you is this a valid procedure? May a prince have standing from a previous prince upon assuming praxis? Next, just as the Ravnos have been found to have used their presence here to harbor and promote infiltrators by the Sabbat, so has it become true that the infiltrations have become more and more common. It must be made clear that this cannot be countenanced for a domain to willfully allow itself to be a vehicle for information flowing to the Sabbat, endangering not only their domain, but the Camarilla as a whole. The question before you is that, if a domain is found to have Sabbat infiltrators within, that domain will be faced with a motion to ban standing that must be voted upon by a quorum of princes at the next symposium. Lastly, we find that those who did not stand with us at Thorns have come to realize the value and guidance for the protection of the Camarilla. While we welcome their inclusion, we must also consider the safety of those who have previously proven their loyalty. The policy of inclusion is what has allowed our enemies to make their advances before they were overturned. The question before you is this. For a member of a clan who is not accepted as a pillar of the Camarilla to enjoin the Camarilla, they must prove themselves to 3 luminaries of it. And now let us take a quick break. We will be back and reconvene after voting. The Inner Circle has met, as is tradition, this year to deliberate on the Justicars of the Camarilla, to retain those who have succeeded and replace those who have failed. The deliberation has occurred, and the Justicars of the Camarilla have been given to me to announce to the sect this evening. Clan Toreador will remain represented by myself. I thank the Inner Circle for the trust they have vested in me. Clan Ventru will remain represented by Justicar Lucinda. It should be noted, however, that the eyes of the Inner Circle have turned to Prince Peter Curio with great interest. Unfortunately, the recent scandal within his house cost him his seat at our table. Clan Tremere will continue to be represented by the capable Anastas de Zagreb. Clan Malkavian has had new representation in the individual known as Aunt Bedelia. Her ability to lead is only matched by her ability to handle complex situations. Clan Asimite has also selected new representation in Hassan Al-Fatin, an individual very familiar with tense negotiations and ensuring their goals are accomplished. Finally, Clan Bruja. Clan Bruja will continue to be represented by the indomitable Yaroslav Pasek. Please stand and give welcome to the Justicars of the Camarilla.
In a short time, there will be a gathering in Monaco. It is there that the traditional audit of our treaty with Clan Giovanni will occur. The events there will be watched closely, and those who would make mockery of these proceedings will find themselves spoken of in great frequency. Kindred of the Camarilla, rejoice, for the Camarilla is strong. Our enemies flee before us, and kindred flock to our protection. You are to be congratulated, kindred of the Camarilla. Your perseverance and diligence have allowed this moment to come. Rejoice, for our moment has come. This closes the Conclave of 2011.